David Harbour, the once beloved nice guy from Stranger Things, the man who played the protective, gruff, but lovable police chief Jim Hopper, is facing explosive new accusations from his own on-screen daughter. Yes, Millie Bobby Brown, the global superstar who grew up before our eyes as 11, has reportedly filed a formal complaint against her Stranger Things co-star David Harbour, accusing him of harassment and bullying on set. Let that sink in for a second. The fictional father-daughter duo that melted hearts around the world, now allegedly torn apart by real-life tension, hostility, and a serious internal investigation behind Netflix's closed doors. Before we unpack everything, make sure you subscribe to Celeb Scoopz for more breaking celebrity stories, untold truths, and the dark side of fame that Hollywood doesn't want you to see. Because this one, it's messy, and it's coming at the worst possible time for David Harbour. According to new reports, Millie filed her complaint before filming even began on the final season of Stranger Things. Pages and pages of allegations, months of investigation, and while Netflix has refused to comment, the words harassment and bullying are now hanging over the star like a dark cloud. The fact that Millie, one of the most powerful young women in Hollywood, felt compelled to take formal action against her on-screen father figure speaks volumes. Fans are shocked, because if you've ever watched the show, you'll know. Hopper and Eleven's bond was the emotional heartbeat of Stranger Things. He rescued her, protected her, raised her like his own daughter. It was a dynamic that millions found deeply moving. And now, in real life, that same dynamic has reportedly crumbled into something much darker. Inside Netflix, sources say an internal inquiry was quietly launched after Millie's complaint landed. An inquiry that dragged on for months while cameras rolled, cast members whispered, and executives scrambled to keep things quiet. What exactly happened between David and Millie? Nobody knows for sure, but insiders are calling the allegations extensive, describing a pattern of behavior that allegedly made the young actress feel belittled and uncomfortable on set. This isn't the first time a so-called Hollywood nice guy has faced serious behind-the-scenes claims. But in David Harbour's case, the timing couldn't be worse. Because all of this is breaking just as his personal life has completely fallen apart. Earlier this year, David's 4-year marriage to British singer Lily Allen imploded in spectacular fashion. Their split wasn't quiet, it wasn't clean, and it definitely wasn't dignified. Lily Allen practically set fire to what was left of their relationship with her new album, West End Girl, which she recorded in just 10 days. It's a full-blown musical confessional, a tell-all breakup album packed with bitter, brutal lyrics about betrayal, humiliation, and heartbreak. Fans didn't need to read between the lines. Every song pointed straight at David. One track, Madeline, paints a vivid picture of a man cheating on his wife with a younger woman, complete with accusations of secret messages, hidden encounters, and even a voice note from the other woman. And when Lily sang, "I'm not convinced he didn't bring her into our house," the world knew exactly who she meant. In the weeks that followed, the gossip machine went into overdrive. A costume designer named Natalie Tippett came forward, claiming she was the woman at the heart of the scandal, the alleged Madeline. And suddenly, David Harbour wasn't just the star of Stranger Things. He was the villain in Lily Allen's heartbreak opera. While Lily was doing interviews about creative freedom and emotional healing, David was being dragged online as a liar, a cheater, and a hypocrite. And to make matters worse, Lily wasn't done. For Halloween, she dressed up as Madeline, the French storybook character her rival was named after. A not-so-subtle jab that left fans stunned. The message was loud and clear. Lily Allen still has David Harbour on her mind, and she's not letting the world forget what he did. And now, just as the dust from that scandal begins to settle, these new allegations from Millie Bobby Brown have exploded into public view. Is it bad luck? Or is this a pattern? Because the man who once charmed fans with his humility and wit is starting to look like something very different behind the scenes. Someone who loses control, who crosses lines, who struggles with power when the cameras aren't rolling. It's not just the accusations themselves that are shocking. It's what they reveal about Hollywood's double standards. How many times have we seen this story before? The adored older actor with the protective on-screen persona revealed to be difficult, volatile, or even cruel in real life. And how many times does the industry close ranks, insisting everything's fine until it isn't? Of course, Millie Bobby Brown has been through this cycle before. She's grown up under a microscope, praised, criticized, stalked, and exploited by an industry that turned her into a global icon before she was even 16. She's seen how fame twists people. She's seen how power is abused, and that's what makes this story so significant. Because if Millie Bobby Brown, one of the most protected and high-profile young stars in the world, still felt unsafe enough to take action, what does that say about the culture behind the scenes at Netflix's biggest show? Insiders claim the investigation delayed production for weeks, though no one on the record will confirm it. And while the official outcome hasn't been released, one thing is certain: the chemistry between Harbour and Eleven will never feel the same again. Meanwhile, David Harbour's reputation is hanging by a thread. In the space of 12 months, he's gone from being the lovable everyman to one of the most controversial figures in streaming. Cheating allegations, marriage collapse, and now workplace complaints. The trifecta of celebrity downfall. And yet, through it all, he stayed silent. No statements, no apologies, just the same weary smile in paparazzi shots, the same vague jokes on talk shows. But silence doesn't equal innocence. Sometimes it's just strategy. And while David hides behind his Hollywood PR machine, the public perception has shifted, from sympathetic to suspicious. Let's not forget, Lily Allen hasn't exactly come out of this clean either. Her decision to turn her breakup into a marketing tool, dressing like a cartoon character to mock her ex, has raised eyebrows too. Because while her music might be art, her obsession with publicly humiliating David feels like revenge disguised as therapy. It's the classic celebrity feedback loop. Pain turned into profit, heartbreak sold as content, and somewhere in the middle, 2 children, 2 careers, and a reputation in ruins. Lily Allen turned her pain into art. David Harbour turned his fame into arrogance. And Millie Bobby Brown? She turned her silence into a statement. One that may reshape the entire narrative of Stranger Things. What happens next is anyone's guess. But one thing is clear. The fairy tale image of David Harbour, the lovable, flawed dad hero of Netflix, is gone. And what's left behind isn't so charming. And if you found this story as shocking as we did, make sure you subscribe to Celeb Scoopz for more real stories behind the glitter. Because in Hollywood, nothing is ever what it seems. And the truth is always stranger than fiction.